So good morning. My name is Philip Ross. I'm the founder of Worktech and Unwired, and I'd like to give you a very warm welcome to Worktech San Francisco. It's our 4th year here, and this version of Worktech we call RAW. Our Worktech RAW stands for Revolutions at Work, and I hope today will kind of expose you and get you thinking about the next revolution that will hit work and the workplace. We like holding it in a raw space. The team has done a wonderful job in moving raw spaces to, I think, this, which is an incredible space. So hopefully you can help envision the future in a blank canvas. And today is about ideas. Worktech is now in its 11th year. We run these events in 20 cities all over the globe now, from San Francisco and New York, right the way down through São Paulo, Lima, Melbourne, Auckland, Shanghai, Mumbai, Dubai, Madrid, London, Amsterdam, Helsinki, and so on. So it's an incredibly vibrant community. What excites me is the ideas that come out of you and people like you around the world are just fascinating. So please contribute, please participate in the debate, challenge our speakers who are first class, and let's have a really dynamic day. And that's what Worktech is all about. And to lead us into this wonderful dynamism of the program that Isabel's put together, I want to introduce 2 chairs for you today. In the UK, all the best comedians come in pairs. French and Saunders, Morecambe and Wise, they all come in pairs. And Kate and Bryant are no different. So Kate and Bryant are going to take us into an exciting and I think energized day. I was a little bit concerned when I saw Bryant with a kind of a wet flannel. I don't know if he was nervous or it was a sweat issue. I am a little bit concerned that we're branding people today. So without further ado, they can explain. Please welcome to the stage, Kate and Bryant.
Well, welcome everyone. We are so delighted to be here together. It's going to be a fantastic day. I'm Kate North. I'm with eWork and also have the pleasure of being a global chair of a movement we're calling Workplace Evolutionaries. And if you want your own tattoo around this, because we believe this whole conversation around workplace is truly a movement. And we're friends with we and Worktech have got a wonderful relationship together. And joining me...
It's kind of complementary, actually, because we have the social media site and we're working through IFMA. So it's kind of a nice combination between Worktech. You get this like spark and sparkle. And then you've got we.
You've got we. So if you are brave and bold enough to be wearing and sporting your own signal that you're part of this movement today, come see us during the break. We've got some tattoos for you. So joining me today is Bryant Rice.
Hello, everybody. I know a lot of people in the room. That's helping me not be too nervous. But I am kind of nervous. I've never done a whole day thing like this.
How many of you are new to Worktech? Okay,
good.
So there's going to be some things that you're going to want to know. So you probably, when you looked in the little flyer and saw the agenda, as moderators and chairs, it's down to the minute. And there is going to be action-filled, wonderful knowledge to be shared every minute.
Yeah, we actually have a spreadsheet that does every minute, honestly. So, you know, we're responsible for keeping this thing moving and hopefully keeping you informed of what's happening next.
Because we've got 8.5 hours.
Yeah,
and if we think about this, we're going to be taking you through. Our job is to create a really great experience for you. And Isabel and Philip have put together, as they always do with Worktech, just an exceptional list of people that are going to be sharing knowledge around workplace, design, urbanization, cities, technology.
It's all the stuff that we like, so that's why we're up here. Before we start, let's look at the crowd. How many of you are in business strategy? How many of you are responsible for business strategy?
Good.
Okay, and you might put up your hand several times. How many of you are primarily design? IT? Oh yeah,
good.
Got a couple. That's good. That's good.
HR?
What else? Yes,
good.
One back there. Yay.
Wonderful. Urban planning? Okay, well, we need to bring those guys next on board.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
need
we've
some
got a
other
very collective, interesting audience as well as the format of speakers today. And our job is to guide you through this format. And throughout the day, don't worry, you're not going to be staying in your space all day long. You're going to be doing a number of things. And one of the things that you're going to be doing in between speakers is what we call a hangout.
Yay, we love hangouts and coffee breaks. And so those are opportunities for you guys to meet the people around you. And we're going to encourage you to learn from each other as much as you learn from the speakers up here.
And with the Hangouts, we've thought, everybody knows the childhood game Simon Says, right? So when we say there's going to be a Hangout, this will be after a thought-provoking presentation. We say, Simon Says, stand up and hang out. You stand up, find 4 or 5 people, cluster yourself, and we'll give you a topic to quickly discuss that was relevant to the presentation beforehand. And this is a way to, number 1, get you moving, but number 2, to also think about how you integrate. I know for myself, the first time I attended a Worktech, it was a lot of information, and you want to be able to do, my guidance to you is stay present and absorb it as much as you can and share your thinking in between at the Hangouts and also the coffee breaks.
And we have a mental snapshot of where everybody's sitting right now. So after a coffee break, you have to sit somewhere else. Yeah.
Because one of the benefits is
crazy,
the network.
But we'll call you out if you don't.
That's right.
Just like we have to call these guys out if they run over their time, we're going to have to make it, like awkward and embarrassing for them to go beyond their time. So we don't have a hook, to pull them off stage, but we're going to have to do almost that.
Do you want to go through what's in the packet?
Yes, I do. Why, thank you, Kate. What you have in the package, you have a fantastic little passport here. I'm calling it a passport. But basically what you're supposed to do is go up and visit our exhibitors upstairs and ask them these questions. And if you ask them the question, they will stamp your passport. So basically all of you right now have a potential iPad in your pocket. So if you get all the questions answered and stamped, you can win an iPad. And we'll be giving that
You just turn it into registration. So that's something to do in between the coffee breaks and certainly during lunch.
The other thing you have is a feedback form. And we asking that you fill this out after the presentations rather than wait until the end of the day so that we can get, feedback on our speakers and moderators so that we get to go to Singapore, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Philip promised that we'd get to go to Singapore.
Now, none of this would be possible without really talking more about who are the folks that are helping us get here. And one of the key things that we want to do is thank the sponsors that have so generously helped create today's event. So when we say your name, if you could kindly just stand up and be recognized, would appreciate it.
Everybody from Herman Miller. I know we have at least Lori. Yes.
There we go.
And Johnson Controls. Yay, thank you, Johnson Controls. Cheryl. Orange Box. Yay. Technion. There they are. Stop by, talk to them. Condico. Martin. He's upstairs. I bet he's upstairs. Yeah. Sarah View.
I think they're upstairs as
There's
well.
one.
There we
Yay.
go. Yeah, great. Thank you.
And then Kimball Office. Thank you.
And the supporters as
Pedro.
well, because they're basically going through and really helping create the kind of mailing list that drives this kind of community together, which includes Jim Ware and the Future of Work. We've got ASID, the registry.
Is
IFMA.
anybody here from the registry? Yeah, that's media. You need to talk to them.
Work Design Magazine. Stand up. There we go. Great magazine. And we, the Workplace Evolutionaries, which if you're a part of we, raise your hand. Good. So
Good
we're getting
crowd.
more. Wonderful.
Good crowd.
Great.
And we, of course, is part of IFMA, which was the last one there.
Yes. So one of the things that we also love to do and that Philip's been known for is really creating a social movement while we're talking today. So if you're interested in tweeting, the hashtag is #Worktech. So feel free to tweet along the day. And a couple of housekeeping things.
We're doing great.
We are on time.
Are we doing great? I think we're doing great. So housekeeping, if there's a fire drill, you know, it could happen. I guess the instructions come out over the loudspeaker, and we just have to, don't freak out. I mean,
We'll be the loudspeaker.
Kate and I'll freak out. So, you know, somebody come up and hose us down or something, and then move and follow the directions as they're given to you. The bathrooms are upstairs and towards that direction, towards Mission Street.
It's no smoking. Obviously, turn your phones to mute.
There are charging stations upstairs. So this is a raw space, so there's like no electrical. So if you're running out of juice, you have to go upstairs and charge up.
And because it is a raw space, we're in a slightly transitional area. So if you decide to go outside, do the buddy program.
Exactly. Just be aware that some of the people waiting outside the building are not going to be workplace strategists.
So our first topic today that we're going to kick this off with is around creating community. And I think as you kind of gaze around, you're looking at your community. And one of the things that we want everybody to do is to kind of leave with the broader social network. So we'd love for you to turn to somebody that you're sitting by that you don't know and introduce yourself.